Good morning, guys. It has taken me forever to get going this morning. I do not know what is wrong with me, but I'm out here now chasing some tigers and some rainbows. Got a few nice fish last night, and we're anchored up here, and we're gonna run a slip bobber. This is about everything you need to know to run a slip bobber. This is the most effective method for stock tigers and rainbows right now. Big ones anyway. And so let's just go over it real quick. I'll slide my rod back. Obviously you got a bobber stop. But from that bobber stop I got a bead on top. That cider bead is so that I know that my bobber's met with the bobber stop. Followed by another bead. That bead is just to keep it from your bobber from snagging up on your knot, which goes down to a barrel swivel. From your barrel swivel, guys, I got about 2 feet here with a little split shot, a little bead, and a small red hook there. Now, I'm big on the red hooks. I know it doesn't really matter, but I'm all about it. So let's get this slip bobber in the water. There's a few fish jumping around me. What I'm actually using for a rod, guys, is I'm set about 3 feet down. We'll try that. It's a 10-foot light crappie rod. And the reason I use the light rod and the 10-foot rod is just because when you sweep your hook set, the 10-foot rod is going to pick up a ton of line right now. Whereas something like a 7 isn't. Don't get me wrong, a 7-foot rod is still going to be a great slip bobber rod, but I prefer the 10-foot rod, the 10-foot light, and I mean, it just gives a super fun fight to the fish. So we got our bobber in the water there now, and we'll see what we can do. All right, guys, we got a take going on. Bobber's down. Oh, bobber's back up. We're on. First fish of the day. Right under the boat, of course. So much fun on that 10-foot rod. That is sweet. Right on. Looks like a rainbow maybe. Oh yeah, definitely a rainbow. Nice pink stripe on the side. Great looking fish. Thing about slip bobbers, guys, you got to remember with the 10-foot rod, obviously you can't reel up too high if you got to net it yourself. That rod is just cranked over. He's going under the boat. Get him to turn his head up. Oh, it's almost like fly fishing with this big rod. It's so much fun. He's digging for that anchor rope. Right on, guys. That is epic. Epic. All right. He's strong. Right on, and he's in the net, guys. Check out that absolutely gorgeous rainbow to start the day, guys. We're gonna get this fish back right now. GoPro, start recording. GoPro, start recording. Hooked up, guys. Right on. Feels like a good tiger, guys. I've seen some color under there. Oh yeah. Fighting near the top. Very cool. Very cool. Right on. Guys, the minnows are working good. I know a lot of guys like to use worms. I find that'll bring you to Suckerville more often than not. This is a nice little male tiger. Not super big by any means, but very colored up. Very cool for this time of year. Right on. Oh, he was in the basket and out. There we go. Right on, guys. Absolute beauty. Click this bail open here. Pop that hook. Thank you, kind sir. Check out that beauty tiger trout, guys. Absolutely gorgeous, chunky male. Probably 16, 17 inches. Let's get it back. All right, guys, so we got a tiger on the board. We got a rainbow on the board. We've been fishing for maybe half hour, 45 minutes. That last fish there, I had to adjust my slip float. So now I'm only fishing about 3 feet down. I had moved it to about 6, with just no luck. And guys, that's why I like this 10-foot rod. I just casted probably 30, 50 feet, somewhere in that range. And I mean, I gave it a backhand flick like I was John B. flipping under a dock. So these rods make casting slip bobbers super easy. I know you see a lot of guys really struggle to cast them, and it's not necessary. Just get yourself a longer rod. It doesn't have to be heavy. They make long, light rods. This is the Lew's Mr. Crappy custom troller, and absolutely phenomenal. Fish just surfaced to the right of me there. That was really cool. All right, guys, so I've pulled the anchor up. I'm on the oars. I'm just moving up the bank a bit. I mean, you're looking for transitions, you're looking for structure falling into the lake, and obviously you're looking for fish movement. There's a little pocket up here just above where I was. I got 2 fish out of there, so we're gonna roll up to it and see what we can do. I'm gonna pull out wide. As you can tell, I'm fishing real close to shore. These fish are stacked along shore. You definitely don't need a boat to do this. Guys in the boat cast towards shore, guys on the shore cast out. If you're on shore, you got a lot shorter cast than I do. So make sure you take advantage of that, but just keep moving around. If you don't have fish showing up, you gotta keep moving. Well, guys, the morning has turned to rain, which is unfortunate and probably not going to help my bite. But I got 2 great fish on the board nonetheless, a nice tiger and a beauty rainbow. Absolutely gorgeous couple of fish and a gorgeous morning. But hopefully this rain passes quickly and we can get on some more fish for you guys. But we'll see what happens. We got the minnow soaking right now under the bobber. We got the boat anchored up in place and the hoodie back on. The sun came out for a brief moment, but she's gone away again. So we're gonna get after these fish and hopefully show you guys a big beauty tiger. Yes, guys, it has been slow, but I just hooked up on a fish. Right on. Feels pretty good. He's messing around by the anchor. I don't like that. Staying down. Oh, nice tiger. Nice tiger. It has been slow, guys. Stay away from that anchor. Good colors on this fish. Right on. That's sweet, guys. Bobber took a swim. I was relaxing. That rain kind of shut things down for a while there. Ooh, that was close. He surrendered for a second. Nice little female. Oh, they are spunky, and on this rod it is so much fun. Right on, guys. All right. Let's get your head turned up. And, ooh, in the net. Right on, guys. We'll open that bail up. Set that rod off to the side. And we'll deal with this fish. Have a look at that fish, guys. Absolutely gorgeous. These fish are super beautiful, hard fighting fish. Right on. So one of the things I was talking about earlier, guys, was your beads. So they're gonna help everything slide a lot easier. But one of the things that's often overlooked is your color selection of your bead. So I got a little sucker on here, orange bead. Now I often switch between orange, green, and gold. Orange is my favorite when it comes to stock trout. I'm really a big fan of gold when it comes to walleyes, but you gotta play around. Orange and green definitely are something you want to play with, and it's going to help increase your numbers of fish, guys. So don't forget to change that color of that bead. Let's get back out there. Guys, I just seen this fish surface next to me. I really did not think that was going to happen. I literally dropped my bobber over the side of the boat and down she went. And it's a beauty tiger. Not ready yet. That was crazy. That was so cool. Oh wow, that's a beautiful looking fish. Come on back. Not a big fish, but it's absolutely gorgeous, you guys. Oh. And surf them in the net. Beauty, guys. Absolute beautiful male. That was crazy. He came up and ate something off the surface, literally right next to the boat. I look over, drop the minnow down, fish on. That was sick. Wow, that's a beautiful fish. Guys, apparently I'm not quite good with the GoPro yet. Bobber down. This fish is swimming like a horse. But it's just a little guy. Rainbow trout, fastest fish in the world, guys. They sure live up to their name. This little rainbow is just hauling on this rod, guys. This is hilarious. Right on. What a beautiful looking fish. Into the basket. Right on, guys. He still thinks he's swimming around because we got a big old net. All right, guys. One last look at that fish. I told the neighbor I'd bring her home some rainbows, so this one's coming home with me, guys. Sophie and Jim, I hope you guys enjoy this one. All right, guys, we are hooked up. It's been a little slower this afternoon than it was this morning, but we're still on fish. And I think I seen a flash of orange there, so I think this is a tiger. Right on. Just dipping that rod. Look at that, guys. Oh, digging. Right on. All right. I might have been wrong. This could be a rainbow. Let's get the net out here. Lift this fish. Oh, it is going to be another rainbow. This is another one for Sophie and Jim. The best neighbors going. Oh, and he's dogging hard for bottom. Right on. Guys, the slip bobber method is so much fun with this big long rod and super productive. I could probably put on some worms. And right on, that fish is in the net. I could probably put on some worms and pick up on the bite, guys, but I like using big minnows and suckers. And that's another beautiful rainbow. Right in the top of the lip, guys, check that out. Alright guys, so when you're looking along the shoreline to see where to drift your bobber, you're going to notice at some point there's going to be a line of bubbles. This is going to be where all the bugs are floating down, a lot of the bait's swimming through, and where these bigger fish are focused in and going to be eating. So every time I drift my slip bobber, I'm going to aim for that area. Of course I'm going to fish around the outsides of it, but the goal is to fish in that area and find some big fish. Key little tip to help you narrow down where you want to fish. Always try to find a transition on the shore. Right now I'm fishing rock to mud with some trees laid over, and it's working out awesome. So I think that's gonna about do it for the slip bobber video today. 3 rainbows, 3 tigers. Great way to spend the morning. It's about noon now. My belly's grumbling. I got some beef stroganoff MRE waiting for me. So we're gonna go get to that, guys. Hope you guys had fun, learned some stuff about slip bobbers. Go get yourself some stock trout. See you guys on the next one. GoPro, stop recording.